Rams rookie tight end Terrance Ferguson is becoming a star right in front of our eyes. And right here, we're going to have a really good concept. We got 5 wide, empty set. We're going to get a quick little stop route over the middle by Puka. We're going to get a clear out to the top side, essentially just trying to take away the deep side DB and also this deep side safety. From there, we're going to get to our top of our route. We're going to plant the right foot into the ground, and then we're going to break to the corner or the sideline. And this is just a beautiful route. You don't see this too often by a tight end, but Terrance Ferguson can do it all. Again, plants his right foot into the ground, a little bit of a head swivel as if he's going to break to the inside. And what happens is he freezes and puts all the weight onto the inside foot of this DB, breaks to the outside quickly, balls out on time, early, perfect, great grab. Probably could have been even better if he was able to stay on his feet, right? If he was able to maintain balance. Just think about his ability to turn up the field, up the sideline, blocker out in front. He probably could have picked up 25, 30 yards on this play if he was able to stay on his feet. Great throw, great grab, and in this video, what I wanted to do specifically was kind of break down some of his film. We only had 2 catches in this game, but I feel like he's really starting to get implemented into this offense more and more as time goes on. So, before we dive in, do me a big favor, Rams fans. Hit the like button if you want more Rams videos and updates throughout the entirety of the season. But also, and most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed. It is free, doesn't cost anything. And with that being said, let's just dive into some of the film from this last game. Another great play by the offense. We're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion into a clear route to the top or to the bottom side of our screens, trying to clear out number 4. We see that they have a 1 high safety. They're also overloading the right side of the field for whatever reason. There's a lot of guys over there. Now, we're in 13 personnel. Essentially, what that means is we have 1, 2, 3 tight ends on the field, 1 running back in the backfield. And again, we're running a clear route to the bottom side, and then we're going to get inside release out to the corner or to the sideline once again, just trying to manipulate these second level defenders. And this play works perfectly. Once we know this is zone coverage, it's easy. It's money. I mean, they just can't guard it, right? They don't have enough guys over here. They're still overloading. You see 21. He doesn't really know. I think he's just trying to fake like he's going to drop back, but comes back up, right? But either way, we fake as if we're going to the inside here. Keep this linebacker honest over the middle of the field the entire time. Look at Matthew Stafford. His eyes are down the middle. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. We're keeping these linebackers intact. We're keeping them frozen again, clearing out to the bottom side, and then breaking this thing to the outside. They have no one out in the flat, so I guess they do in Chase Young. But again, Stafford is manipulating him to stay to the inside, and then boom, we break out. Look at Matthew Stafford here. Look at Matthew Stafford. He looks over the middle as if the ball is going to come out over the middle of the field. There's nobody there. There's nobody there at all, right? Boom. No look to the outside. Money. Stops on a dime, turns up the field, and takes this for 36 yards. I need to watch this from the other angle, because this is... I might have to make a whole Matthew Stafford video. This is domination. The fact that he's able to manipulate these guys to stay over the middle, even manipulates Chase Young to go over the middle. Again, look at this. Looks here. No, you remember, nobody's there. Nobody's over the middle of the field. He moves Chase Young to the middle, opens up the outside, wide open. That is how it is done. In this game, he actually did have one more target. A little bit of a misread here by Matthew Stafford, which you don't see too often, if we're being honest. But basically the same concept. We're going to be running this up route, and then we're going to break it to the front left pylon. Not open, okay? They actually play in some really soft coverage here where they're really backing up, and, you know, safety rotates over. Looks like we might have a small window, but again, Kool-Aid McKinstry is playing this so well. We're just kind of playing the middle of both. He gets back there, just not open, right? Not open. But I will say Stafford puts in a spot where nobody can really get it. It would be tough even to, unless, and it does look like he might stumble here a little bit. Yeah, it looks like he stops a little bit here early, maybe gets pushed or something. Either way, it would have been incomplete, I think, no matter what. But that was it for this game. I do want to look at some other plays from some other games, so we'll look at some other catches here in a second. But give me your overall grade of Terrance Ferguson so far this season. I know he hasn't played a extreme amount, like he played week 2, week 5, 6, 7, 9. Outside of that, hasn't played too much, but I do think that they are starting to really like the way he can affect this offense. So hopefully we see more of him going forward. Monday Night Football is going to be amazing tonight, and I had a couple of picks for you guys, so we could potentially over 1,000x our money. With the sleeper app, I've been having so much fun using it. And guys, really quickly, if you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match deposit with your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 in bonus funds. I mean, just take that alone and use it, right? It's amazing. But let's go through some of my picks. I'm going to start off with Bijan. I like Bijan today to just get a lot of passes. I think Buffalo's going to go up early. So let's look at his line of 115.5 rushing and receiving yards. And I'm going to go more than just 100. I think he's going to catch the football a ton in this football game. I also like Josh Allen rushing, but I'm going to keep it at 25.5. Go more than 25. I think that's fair. You know, the Chicago Bears run defense is not very good at all. We're going to go to rushing yards, and I'm going to put it at 50, more than 50 rushing yards. I think that's another one that's pretty fair, one more. I want to go Kyle Pitts. Darnell Mooney, I believe, is out today. I could be wrong, but 25 receiving yards more than I feel like is pretty fair. So Bijan, rush receiving, Josh Allen rushing, Jacory 50, Kyle Pitts 25 plus. I feel like that's fair. If you put 20, you can win 50. Obviously, you can put a lot more. I like playing really safe, but if you really want to go for the moon, you guys can. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, use promo code DUBS. Get that free match deposit. You'll get up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. And again, code DUBS. All right, here's another play. They come out in 13 personnel, essentially one back in the backfield, 1, 2, 3 tight ends, 13 personnel, one wide receiver. We're going to just be running like this seam route. We're going to act like we're going to stop, and then we're going to break it to the inside of the field. Great route here by Terrance Ferguson off the play fake. You see the second level defenders bite up. They've got nobody over the top besides Andrew Wingard. And again, look at this play here. Kind of breaks to the outside, looks back for the football, and then breaks it back over the middle, just trying to manipulate this deep side DB. Ball's out perfectly, and we lead him into the end zone for a touchdown. And I just feel like Terrance Ferguson is going to be a star on this team. Maybe not a star, but in terms of what he can add, it's going to be a lot. Obviously, they have Tyler Higbee and some other guys they like on this or in this tight end room. But I think he'll ultimately become the starter very, very soon. I don't think it's going to be too much more time before he starts carving himself out a starting role within this football team. Mumfield is wide open as well. If we layer that over this DB, lead him up the field, that's probably a touchdown as well. I mean, every play, this was open too. Even the running back of the backfield was wide. Everything was wide open. I guess that's more just bad defense by the Jaguars, but hey, you'll take it every day of the week. Last play will break down because I believe this is last catch. We're going to get like this tight end fade to that right sideline. We're going to notice the first thing is they have one high safety cheating to the opposing side of the field. We don't really have the numbers over here. I mean, I guess you do. This guy is rushing the quarterback, but they have a safety over the top, which means we have a one-on-one here and a one-on-one here. We like these matchups a lot more just because we have one less defender to worry about, right? So as we, boom, break, we see 36 turn his back away from the quarterback, which means he doesn't know when, if, or where this football is ever coming. So we kind of usually, because we don't have the speed advantage, we want to throw this back shoulder, give our time, or give our guy time to adjust to the ball. Exactly what he does. Mosses this dude for a 21-yard pickup. Excuse me. Watches from the other angle here again. Turns, sees the one-on-one, throws it. Great grab through contact. And hold it through the ground contact as well. I like Terrance Ferguson a lot. I think he's going to be a really good player. 6'5", 255. As a second-round draft pick, I think he's going to really become a great player for this offense in due time. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.